I have literally heard some of my homeboys actually think that they would have a chance if they fought like Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney. These are the world champions of boxing. They are the street champions of nothing. Believe it or not, I actually used to box at one point. I know it doesn't look like it now, but at a point in my life, I was actually cold. I had a 0-1 record. Not gonna talk about that. Anyway, that is not the point of the video. The point of this video is that everybody should get beat up at some point in their life. Now look, I know that's the same thing. That sounds actually pretty crazy to say out loud, but I really think it's like one of the most humbling things you could go through in your entire life. So as I previously mentioned, I did boxing, I did wrestling, and right now I do jiu-jitsu. And if you know anything about these three fighting sports, you know that you get whooped in all of them. Where I really learned the lesson of how important it is to get beat up was in wrestling. If you don't know, I wrestled for 4 years in high school. I also did wrestle like 1 year when I was 12, but again, we don't like to talk about that season. When I was a kid, bro, I was actually like terrible at fighting sports. It took me like a long time to get actually good. I think my wrestling season when I was like 12, I might have won like 2 matches the whole year. It's trash. I know I'm talking a lot about how trash I am, but best believe I'm actually good now at wrestling and jiu-jitsu. And if you don't believe me, here are some pictures of me winning tournaments. I also was 4th in the state my senior year and 6th in the state my junior year. Yeah, so don't go too hard on me in comments talking like I'm trash and stuff. I was wrestling. I learned how humbling it was to go against a person who you could literally do absolutely nothing against. See, a lot of people, when I say they should get beat up at some point in their life, they think I mean they should get like beat up in like a fist fight or they should get like jumped. Look, attention, I am not saying go get jumped. Please do not try to go out and get jumped. Or please do not try and go out and start some type of bar fight so you can get into a fight and get beat up because I told you to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. But yeah, when I started wrestling again when I was around 14, 15, originally I started off with a kind of streak of luck. I was doing really good. I think I probably won like my first 2 or 3 tournaments as a freshman. We had like tournaments where we just went against freshmen, so that's why I was able to start off so well. But then I got thrown up to old JV. It's kind of funny now saying JV because, you know, obviously as a junior and senior, JV was like looked at as like a lower level, like that was the easy mode. But as a freshman, that was like a step up. And in that original step up to JV is where I went against my first person where I literally could not do anything against them. They were so much better than me and on a different level. And it was just humbling. I would insert footage of that match because trust me, it exists, but I don't think I want that to live on the internet. If you want to like visualize it, what it looked like, just imagine somebody picking me up and throwing me this way, or somebody picking me up and throwing me this way, and me trying to get off the ground, and I am constantly getting pushed back into the ground. It wasn't a great sight. But the point of what I'm saying is, actually going against somebody of this caliber and somebody who was this good at what they were doing was a very humbling experience because it really taught me that I'm not the biggest fish in the sea. To respect what other people know. I feel as if we live in some sort of society that even if you like have no prior training, you have done nothing in your life to even signify that you may even kind of be good at fighting, we feel like that we can fight people, and we feel like that we have some sort of skill. I have literally heard some of my homeboys actually think that they would have a chance if they fought like Gervonta Davis or Devin Haney. These are the world champions of boxing. They are the street champions of nothing. And somehow my friends still feel like they can take these people on. What do you call people who feel like this? Arrogant, cocky, stupid. As I'm just replaying this in my head, I just don't understand how you could see somebody do this. Gonna fold from his... Oh my! and then still think that you might have a chance at beating them. But it's a mindset that a lot of people have. And I think it mostly comes from not actually being exposed to that level of training or somebody who is at that level. Like, bruh, did you just see Cuz Soul leave his body? He has nothing left. Somebody go pick him up. Hopefully it's not the majority of you, but I know there is somebody watching this video who just watched those clips who thinks, man, it wasn't me though. He can't take me though. And to you, I say, my brother, look at me. Look me in my eyes, man. Look me in my eyes. I'm serious. Are you looking at? You cannot take Gervonta Davis nor any professional fighter. In fact, you probably cannot take the average person who trains for probably 2 to 3 months. Are you still making eye contact with me? Oh, you just think I'm cute now, huh? Might as well just ask me for my number. Anyway, that story I told you while I was wrestling was the first time I kind of went against somebody where I couldn't do anything. But it wasn't the last. And I want to clarify that a little bit more. I'm not saying get beat up to where you were in a fight and you like were just clawing for that one more point or that one more punch so you can win the fight. I mean, when you get beat up so bad that you look back and you like, man, there was no point during that fight or during that match where I was in it at all. Literally know you're thinking that you don't want to be in that position. And who would want to be in that position? But I literally cannot tell you how much I've improved as a person and how much my life has improved since I've gone through those things and since I actually learned the lesson through those things. And the takeaway from this is it doesn't just apply to fighting or to any sport that you're doing. It applies to life. You gotta respect things for what they are, and you gotta respect people for who they are. I don't know why we just see people do everything and just automatically assume we can do it. I think just the invention of the internet just makes everything seem a lot easier. You watch a couple YouTube videos on how to save money, now you're a financial advisor. You watch a couple videos on how to throw a couple punches, now you're a boxer. You watch 2 videos on how to cut hair, now you're a barber. I promise you all those things I just mentioned take a lot of hard work and practice to actually become. And that's something I was able to learn from being beat up too. That if I wanted to be the best version of myself that I could be, that I was gonna have to work for it. And that it wasn't gonna be easy at all. I remember in high school, I literally used to run 5 miles before practice. What the fuck? Now, would I do that now? Absolutely not. But then I was a man on a mission, and did it pay off? Yes, I beat some of the people that beat me really badly in the next year, in the years to come. In the memory of working hard and eventually getting to a goal and eventually beating people who were so much better than me. Most importantly, knowing that I beat these people of this extremely high caliber was because I worked, was a lesson that I really don't think I could have got from anything else. Man, those wrestling days was hard. I'm super glad I'm done with that. Sometimes I think that I should have went to college to wrestle, but I think I ultimately made the best decision for myself. If you don't know, I kind of turned down my offers to go to school and focus on academics and go to work. Yeah, but on the real, I think it was a good decision. I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't make the decisions I made before. So it ended up being good for me. Again, the major point of this video, it was a little clickbaity, but I just wanted to say that you need to be humble when you're going through things in life. You never know how hard somebody's working next to you. You never know if the things you're doing to work are actually enough to get where you want to be. And you just need to respect people overall. We're all human beings. You're just as much as flesh as the next man. So don't think it's ever impossible for you to lose or for somebody to ever be better than you at something. And if somebody is better than you at something, don't look at it as a jealousy thing. Look at it as an opportunity to grow. Use people who are better than you at something to get to where they are. Anyway, that's it for this video. Remember, guys, try and go get beat up if possible. Look, please don't try and go get beat up. I know I keep saying this joke, but look, please don't try and go get beat up. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in this video. I really appreciate all of you for actually tuning in and taking the time out today to watch these videos. I have a lot of fun making them, so it actually makes my day when somebody tells me they got some sort of entertainment or happiness from just watching my video. So I hope you found that from this, and I hope to see you next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you got all the way here in the video. It's just a must. Anyway, see you next time.